Top of the evening. Top of the evening. Top of the evening. Yeah, get it. Go. Give me my brush. I told you my brush was over there on the floor. You don't listen. I don't need that. Oh, take all that out. Go.
Dad, I love you.
I love you too. Go. Man.
I still have the sour candy.
Yo, bring me my chicken sandwich. I'm hungry.
What chicken sandwich?
I have a chicken sandwich in there.
I ate it.
No, she did not. She don't like chicken sandwich. She ate the burger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so bring me my chicken sandwich. Oh, close the door, man. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just brush my bed tonight, man. Come tap in with me, man. First one in the building, are you gonna acknowledge yourself and hit the like button? But this is just a reflection on today's motion, right? So, it's documented. I got 2 tickets today. I got 2 tickets, run the red light and the stop sign ticket. Overall, I made some decent money, but give or take, with those 2 tickets, I didn't make the money. I didn't make the money that I should have made because I got to pay for those tickets. But it is what it is, right? It comes with the territory. But overall, I say it was a very productive day because I did a lot of streaming and I did my professional stream that I haven't done in a while, right? And I got in over 2 hours there today. And shout out to CW for coming on and giving his insight and also allowing me the ability to, produce some of his content because he actually covered the Crawford Canelo fight weekend. He was there. Man, lucky him, man, right? And shout out to all those that were there. But other than that, like I said, I think today was a very good, productive day. Streaming wise, I don't know if I got. If you count the 2 and the 2, I think I finally hit my goal of 8 hours. But I don't think they consider it that way because even though I simultaneously streamed twice, with StreamYard and the YouTube, it's probably all considered the same stream. But I was trying to do the 8 hours, man. Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Shout out to all the college football heads, man. They probably watching college football. Bro, you talking with who? I'm talking with you. You in here. Thank you. What's your name? Ardra? Ardra? Now I'm just reflecting on my day today, man. I had a very productive day. Minus those 2 tickets. Right? I call it two tickets, man. Alright, 2 tickets, 2 moving violation tickets. But other than that, everything else was on the up and up, man. I put out a lot of content. I promoted my merchandise, right? I did my thing today with the app, right? 5 in the building. Can we get a like? Can we get a like? Now, I didn't get a chance to check out some content. Let me hear how we sounding. How are we sounding, man? Now, I didn't get a chance to check out some content. We sound real good, man. That's what I'm trying to do right now, check out some content. I did check out a WCS live a little bit. I was in and out. From what I was hearing, I see the boxing world is still on that. Well, this is a Chevy, man. I'm a Chevy guy, man. This is my delivery. The Silver Surfer delivery, man. This is the Silver Surfer delivery, man. I got a Chevy, man. You know, 2019. I think this is the 2019. Right? It's not a 2020. 2019. How many miles I got on here? 63,000. You know, I still got under 100,000 miles. She's a rider, man. She been all over, man. I've been down the East Coast as far as upstate New York, Syracuse, right? That's a hike. Ohio, Midwest, right? Is Ohio would you consider Ohio the Midwest? You would, right? Midwest, right? Ohio's Midwest, right? Hit the like button, man. Wouldn't you consider Ohio the Midwest, right? Ohio's considered the Midwest, right? Chubbs, what's going on? Man, you go get that money, Chubbs. Go get that money. I'm about to call it a night. I made some dollars today, give or take. You know, I caught those 2 tickets, but the ends that justify the means, man. The ends that justify the means, man. Overall, I got that LLC money rolling again, man. Because like I said, I didn't do no deliveries last week. You know, I had a good run with the gambling, with the Crawford. So I didn't really do no money. So it kind of halt. Like I said, I just started a new company. A new delivery service company, right? And because you already know I got the media company. I got my media and my merchandise company, right? My marketing company. I had that for a while. But then I started the delivery services. And then I had, you know, I parted ways with Instacart. And I was like, damn, that kind of fucks up my revenue. Because I had that tied in. You know, but, you know, like you said, those 2 tickets are just a minor setback. Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. That's why I ain't even stressing it, man. I was just disappointed in that cop, man. Like, yo, dog. Yeah, you could have gave me a professional courtesy, brother. Once you ran my credentials, like you know, but that, you know, look, I'm not even gonna fight those shit. I can fight those shits and win, right? I can fight those shits and win. But I ain't even gonna waste my time. A little 50, whatever the surcharge is, have that, man. He was thirsty. He was so thirsty, right? He just looked me over. My appearance, the bed, nasty. Listen, he looked me over. He just knew he had a collar. He just knew he had a collar. He was like, yo, I got one. Yo, look, this guy, I'm about to run this guy's license, and yo, he probably got a suspended license. His car's dirt. Like he just thought he had one, right? Well, you know, it is what it is, man. Team Cool Kid, please join. What is that? Are you a Diddy supporter? Nah, GOAT. I'm a me supporter. I'm a Team Shy News supporter, man. But hit the like button, man. We still don't got no likes, man. We gotta get some likes in here, man. We still don't got no likes. Let's get a like up in here, man. Can we get a like? Oh, man. That's how you feeling, GOAT? Yeah, that's how you feeling? That's how you feeling? Well, fuck you. Wow. That's how you feeling, huh? Cause I'm not a Diddy supporter. Man, that's kind of harsh there, brother. That was harsh. Damn, Goat said, F me, man. Goat said, F me. Free Diddy. Diddy would be alright, man. Diddy's deal was up, man. You know? Diddy's deal was up, man. Excuse me. I know my boy's watching that football game. He's soaked for that football game, man. No, yeah, you know why I don't watch a lot of like sports like that, right? Called chilling or called living. Called chilling, man. But yo, this is my office, man. This is my office, right? Yo, Georgia barely squeezed by Tennessee. Penn State put the smack on what's the name, right? The Penn State put the smack on what's the name? That was last week, right? Right? Was that last week? You know why I really don't watch a lot of football anymore like that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't drink. I don't like a lot of stuff that I used to do when I drink. I'm just not into. Like if I was in the crib right now and I had a bottle or something, that's what I used to do, but I don't do that no more. Penn State was idle. Yeah, I'm looking. They were. I'm sorry. I'm looking now. All right, I gotta play some bets. I'm playing some bets tomorrow on the NFL. You know, drinking I think is on the out. Gotta smoke that fatty. Yeah, I don't do neither. But I just, it is like I said, when I was a drinker, maybe I have a shot in the beer and I'll be watching the sports, the games like that. I don't do that no more. So now I just be out here getting to this motion, man. Now, I don't want this to sound racist, right? But I used to do Instacart. I did Uber Eats, DoorDash. I did all these different delivery service type of things, right? And what I noticed, right, is that other nationalities, Spanish, they're going to get out here and hustle. I seen it. They hustle. The black man, the black American nigga, right? He ain't a hustler no more, man. Yo, social media done fucked them up. You see more black American niggas, right? You see more black American niggas. They just want to sit on YouTube and be content makers, right? And ain't getting no money. You black American nigga, right? But like the foreigners, yo, they hustling, man. They hustling. But the black American nigga, yo, the black American nigga, he just sits online, man. These niggas sit online. They don't know how to get no money, man. And they always want to talk about how they used to hustle and get money. Where did that go, man? Like, a lot of you niggas just sit online. Yo, y'all don't have no ambition to get no type of funds, man. None. But yeah, you talk about how you was getting money. Like how? Where? Where were you getting money at, man? Where you don't have that drive no more, right? You don't have that drive. Niggas like, yo, I used to get money. I used to get money. I can still probably get it if I wanted to, but I chose not to go that route anymore. Cause I look at the drug game as the drug game been over, to be honest with you, man. When social media became popular and guys be on social media flaunting illegal activities, the game been over. They infiltrated it. Because the number one rule when you sold drugs was you don't want everybody knowing you sell drugs. But social media, Instagram, X, they just made it cool for guys that want you to know that they were drug dealers. It does, Jimmy Sanchez. It does. It's all cryptocurrency. Yeah, cryptocurrency is cool. I have a lot of that with my 401ks and other portfolios. I don't really get into it, man. Cause you know that's not. I like. Look, if I can make $100 cash a day, do the math on it. If I can make $100 cash, right, real cash, that's an extra $700 a week. I'm good with that. If I can get $100 a day, whatever I do, side hustle, you know, I'm good with that. And I can go into my accounts, my whatever one of my LLCs, I'm good with that. Right? It's all about the cryptocurrency. Trading BTC is where it's at. Okay. Thank you for that advice, Marcus. I'll look that up. But yeah, social media has ruined the black American nigga. Because especially the black American nigga that claimed he was a hustler, that he got money, he sold dope, he sold work. A lot of these niggas can't move a nickel. Yo, it's so, look, if you was a nickel and dime hustling ass nigga, right? And a lot of these niggas was, they be on here acting like they got real big money. They was moving bricks. They was this, that, and the third, right? So if you was a nickel and dime type of a nigga, you know, the nickel and dime type of nigga, you wasn't making no money, man. You was in the way. Well, you in the game, but they was in the way, right? Guys used to try to front on me for doing Instacart, right? I work full time. I have a full-time employment career amongst, you know, managing, right? And doing other things on the side, having a business, being a full-time father. But I was still able with Instacart to make anywhere from $300 and up a week on the side. That's what doing all these things that I do, right? And I used to tell guys that I know struggle to get jobs or find work. I was like, yo, where's my chicken sandwich, man?
Miss I want something to drink.
No, just get my chicken sandwich. There's Arizona in the freezer.
She said she doesn't like that.
Nah, well, that's what she got to drink. Go get my chicken sandwich. You never brought it out here. Thank you. Wait. No, man. Fall back, man. This is why, yo, Narina, you're doing too much, man. Oh, you're doing too much. Fall back, bounce. There's nothing in there. Go in the crib, man. You got your cotton candy, what's name? And bring me my chicken sandwich.
What is this?
Yo, Narina, you're in the way, bro. Look, I'm gonna do you like Aldridge Bumpy Johnson. If I raise up, remember what Bumpy told? He said, Illinois, take your drunk ass home. If I raise up, right? If I raise up, right? But shit, man, these old nickel and dime bum ass niggas. I'm like, yo, bro. Like if I didn't have employment, man, I'm telling say I didn't have a job. I know the way I grind, how I get to it, I would have been making $1,000 easy off of Instacart a week. I was telling you, I'm like, these niggas ain't hustlers, man. These niggas make every excuse why they can't get money. Yo, man, it's that, it's always an excuse. The black American nigga. But that sit online. Look, these niggas that sit online, right? They sit online with a story. My man CW was laughing, right? These black American niggas, they sit online with a story. The black American nigga. Look, watch how I talk to my daughter. Watch. That want to laugh? Watch. Hear my dogs barking. Brownie's a monster now. She didn't even pick up. I want her to pick up, man. She's texting me. Pick up the phone. All right, so I want to give y'all a good laugh, man. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're thirsty?
Hi.
You thirsty?
Yeah.
Are you a thirsty black American nigga? Are you thirsty? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, are you thirsty? Hello, are you thirsty?
It's not Black History Month.
Yes.
It's not Black History Month. It's Hispanic Month.
Yes, but are you a thirsty black American nigga?
Trinidadian. Put some respect on my name.
It's Trinidadian?
You just can't be talking. You're African.
Yes, yeah, black American nigga.
If I speak to a cliff. Hello. Okay, go get me water. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yes, bye. She wants to see my daughter. That is CEO Messiah, the bookworm nerd. I'm gonna go get her a big gallon of water. I'll go get her a big gallon of water. That was funny, right? Right? You see how I talk to my kids? That's right. She knows she's Trinidadian. Yeah, she's Trini. We are Trini. We can never be like you black American niggas. Yeah, you black American niggas. You don't want to work. You don't want to grind. It's all content, y'all. It's all content, man. But these guys don't know how to get no money. They don't even try to get any money, man. They don't, man. It's a turnoff, man. And I'm telling you, that's with social media. You have more content creators. They, like I said, they just been crashing out for so long. For so long, brother. So long. Right? They don't even know how to get any money. Oh, my boy's here tonight. Let me go in here and fuck with him. I might do a Red Bull. Should I do a Red Bull tonight, man? I haven't had a Red Bull in quite some time. Yo, 2 people in the chat, man. Before I get out, put it in the chat. Should I get a Red Bull tonight, man? I haven't had a Red Bull in some time, man. I think I deserve a Red Bull. What y'all think, man? Put it in the chat, man. Before I run up in the store. All right? Let me know. I might get me a Red Bull tonight, man. I'm feeling Red Bullish. Should I get a Red Bull or what, man? Yeah, my daughter. So this is the delivery ride, man. She left her sandwich in here. What? Hold on, man. I gotta tighten my joint up, man. tighten my joint up. Yo, I'm back, y'all. Let me show y'all what I did. Yo, I didn't go out, y'all. Yo, chat, what up, chat? Chat, what up? I did not go out, right? Look what I got, right? I was like, yeah, I was in there. I was contemplating, right? I was contemplating. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. I was contemplating to get the Red Bull. I didn't get the Red Bull, y'all. I was like, damn, nah, he got a nice, that's what I'm gonna get next year, one of these. He got a nice crew cab. What is this? That's a Tundra. That's nice. Big truck. I'm gonna get me a big truck next year, man. That's why, it'll all make sense next year, man. When you see me in this big pickup truck next year, you're gonna be like, yo, man, that guy, that Shaw News guy, man, he was doing all those deliveries for a reason. Alright? I was in there kicking it with my boy. Alright? That's my boy in there, man. I stocked up on my bandanas. They be having a clearance on the bandanas in there. So now, look, I got my bandanas. I'm gonna put them in the trunk. Cause remember when I be at work and I be like, yo, the sycamores be killing me, man. The sycamores be killing me at work, man. They be killing me. And that street sweeper. So I went and got some bandanas. I'm gonna leave them in the trunk. I'm gonna leave all my bandanas in the trunk. Let me call my daughter and tell her, yo, come get your shit. Come get your shit. So my daughter, she's gonna send Coach Reen out here, watch. She tried to make Coach Reen do all of the work. My daughter said she's a proud Trini. Like she ain't even answering the phone. She's a proud Trini. That's good. I don't want to go in the crib, man. Cause once I go in the crib.
Hello?
Hey, come outside. I got your water. You proud Trini.
Wow.
Come on, I got your water. You proud Trini.
I want to get red.
All right, come on, hurry up.
I'm sitting there right now.
I know. I said you was. All right.
Oh,
Go get the stuff out the back. Get it out the back.
A cricket shell. Ooh, what's this?
No, leave those. That's for work. I need those.
What the fuck? You got me anything?
Nah. You can have your little. Hold on. Give me the other one. You can have one of these. These are water.
Can I have this?
Which one is that one?
What is this?
No. You can have this one. Yeah. Give me the other one. Yeah. No. See, these are sparkling.
Okay.
What's the names?
Thank you.
Yeah. Then I tell you, see, I know my children, right? See, yeah, when you really parenting, you know your kids. Didn't I say she was gonna send Arena out? I said it, right? I know them. I know my children. Right, but look, you see, Irene wanted to take my fresh bandanas. Nah, man, leave these. I got these for work. All right, look, these is for work. Leave these alone, man. These are look. Now, a lot of y'all was like, oh man, he's in a gang. No, I use these at work, man. I use these at work. When I'm in them sweepers, you gotta have that mask, man. You gotta have that mask. You gotta have that mask. Well, bottoms up, man. Willie, what's going on, man? Smash the like button. Now these are good. Instead of a Red Bull, I got this. Right? Now this one right here, I should have got two of these. This is the imitation soda, right? So this makes me feel like I'm sipping on a soda, but it's not a soda, man. It's actually good for you. See, and it gives you that cherry cola taste, man. It looks like it, right? They put the food coloring, all of that. So now I feel like I'm sipping on a soda. Now this one right here is my favorite. right? Sherbet slush, right? But yeah, like I was saying now, let me get back to the meat, right? These guys don't know how to hustle no more, man. The black American nigga, social media. Hey, look, hold on. Maybe I gotta throw on a bandana. Do I need to throw on a bandana and get in character? And look like one of these guys right here. Look, see? Are they gang members? You know what? I won't throw that. That's too gang affiliated, right? I'll throw on one of these. This ain't really considered a gang color. This got the soccer. If I throw on the red bandana, they might flag my channel and say that I'm a gang blood member, right? But if I throw on this one, this is a little more patriotic, right? Right? See, this is patriotic. So I'll throw on this one, right? I'll throw on this one. This is more patriotic right here. That way, they can't say, "Yo, man, that guy's gangbanging, man." All right, look, this ain't gangbanging right here. Now this is patriotic right here, right? This is patriotic. This got the American flag on it, right? So now they can't say that I'm. If I threw on that hard red one, they'd be like, "Yo, I told you he was the blood. He's the blood," right? But yo, check the vibes now, man. Yo, the black American nigga. He's not a hustler no more, man. These guys talk about all this money they was getting. There's so much money out here to be made the legal way too, right? Like I can't wait for Amazon. Let me see. Am I still on the waiting list? Right? Let me see what's up with Amazon, man. Because them Amazon drivers is getting that bread. As long as I get that Amazon account, by the time I get this truck and all that, I'm good. Right? I'm good. But yeah, how I'm looking now, man. Hit the like button. How I'm looking. All I need now is to pull out my gun. Should I pull my gun out? If I pull my gun out, right? You guys are going to report my channel. Right? That's all I need to do is pull my gun out, right? Damn, I'm checking my emails, man. Did Amazon hit me up, man? Nah. Is that the email from them now? No. Damn, Amazon. Come on, I need that Amazon. I need that Amazon contract, man. You heard? I need that Amazon contract. Nah, yo, Malik, man, I'm chilling, man. This is American patriotic, man. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, man. The girl says she will report, man. R.I.P. Charlie, man. This is Charlie Kirk right here, man. I got the soccer balls and the American flag, man. Know what I mean? R.I.P. Charlie, man. Oh, man, Money said, bless me in the name of Satan. Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, man. You bandit. Yeah, you bandit. Yeah, this is just my character, man. Yo, why can't I be an internet character, Malik? Yo, Malik, why can't I be an internet character, man? Yo, Malik, I had the boxing talk, but yo, listen, Malik, you got the floor. Put it in the comments. What you want to talk about? I was on for 2 hours, Malik. Yeah, look, that's what I was talking about before I got started and got into, my character, my internet character. I was saying how I had a very productive day. I did 2 hours. I had the panel open. CW came on. I talked about what I think Bud Crawford should do. I talked about Tank Davis. I talked about Adrian Broner. Right? Did you see look, Cameron was trying to use him. Right here, look, I'll take this off now. Cameron was trying to use him. Right? Because he's seen AB is very vulnerable. He's fucked up. Cam was trying to use him. Cam tried to make him like say something bad about Tank Davis and Floyd. And he said the last time he seen Tank, he cried. He's like, yo, he ran down on Tank. They was in a casino in Miami. Yeah, he is a big time. He's a worm. He's a worm. But he said how he seen Tank at the casinos in Miami, and Tank didn't know he was there. And he ran down on Tank, and they hung out all night. He was like, pause, right? Yeah, he was on the show, so he said pause. But he was like, at the end of the night, after hanging out with Tank, Tank went in his pocket and gave him all the money that he had in his pocket. And he said he cried. Because that's what he used to do to Tank. And he said Tank did it to him. Jake Paul played it. It's on Jake Paul's IG. I'll probably do something on it tomorrow, man. That's boxing talk, man. But Tank is a real one. AB's a real one. They just tried to do him dirty, man. Because they know he has a substance abuse problem. Yeah, they tight, man. They official. They official, man. It's just AB has a substance abuse problem. Big time. We all been there. I was there. I wasn't that bad, though. I wasn't like him. I had a substance abuse problem. I was an alcoholic. See, I can own that, man. I wasn't no crackhead. I'm not saying AB's a crackhead, but I was an alcoholic. I like to drink. I was a functional alcoholic, though. The only thing that you would know that I was an alcoholic was you just see me at the liquor store all the time. But other than that, like a lot of alcoholics, full-time alcoholics like that, they lose everything. Truth be told, see, I'll speak on it now. But a lot of times when I was out here moving and grooving, like I caught a DWI in 2016 and I still was playing around. God, luckily I didn't catch another one, because I probably, if I was to catch another DWI, I probably wouldn't be what I do now. Operating heavy machinery, because I probably would have lost my license. Because I lost my license, my CDL, for 1 year. I got it back, because you got to sit out for 1 year. So I was able to get my CDL back after the 1 year. This goes back. But I was still drinking after that. So if I would have caught another one, I probably wouldn't have it. But I no longer drink, so I'll speak on it. But I was still, dibbling and dabbing, man. Look, Malik and everybody else that rocks me, look how I got pulled over today. A couple years ago, that probably would have been a DWI. Because I would have had alcohol. I would have had alcohol in my system. Not saying that that's how you catch those. And with a commercial driver's license, it's zero tolerance. I'm from New York. He said now if AB running to, you see I put it out there. AB and them seeing my content. That shit got over 1,000. It had over 1,000 on IG. And then this is how I know, right? When certain people comment on my shit, like one of the boxer dudes commented on it and he tagged AB, I know they seen that, man. Yeah, when I caught that DWI, they did. My CDL, I lost my CDL for 1 whole year. But I had got a conditional license, and then I got my regular license back in like I think 90 days or something. I had a regular license, but I didn't have my commercial license for a whole year. For a whole year. Right? For a whole year. But I got it back, and then, you know, I was still doing me, bugging. But, you know, like I said, I want to got help. And the rest is history. Now, like I said, you see me all over the world. But I relapsed. Remember, I told I see I own mines. I was doing real good, right? And I relapsed. We was in Vegas. That's why when I came home from that program, I was in an outpatient program, inpatient program, outpatient. I came home. Yo, we had that fight. I would never forget it. I knew I've been good ever since, though. Yo, we was in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the casino, man. I was like, yo, this is God testing me, man. Yeah, I was in the Hard Rock Casino, man, 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago, brother. Right? Yo, right? Team Tucker Business, Shaw News Boxer, LLC. I was in the casino, man. Plush room. You know, y'all know how casinos is. Unlimited alcohol, man. I didn't relapse, man. The rest is history. But I was like, yo, this is crazy. That's why I don't knock AB, man. I know it. I know that lifestyle, man. Yo, AB's around it, man. You gotta be real strong, man. You gotta be real strong, man. He said, unknown, you coming in here eating up. Yeah, unknown. Yo, Malik, don't even pay them niggas no mind, man. See? Yo, listen. Remember that other time, Malik? We had it rocking over here, right? And they were sending them niggas over here, right? You can't get into them. That's what they do. They send them bots, them agents, them weirdo niggas over here to interrupt the flow, the vibes. And that's all they do, right? They come in, they come in and interrupt the vibes. See, right now we talking about AB and staying on code and positive, right? They send them niggas over here to fuck the vibes up, man. They do it, man. Sometimes I let them trigger me when I'm on one, and I feel like just acting a fool. I get down with them. I'm not an Asian though. I'm black. Okay, who cares? Are you black? Are you a black American nigga? You're a black American nigga. Unknown. 007. Are you a lazy nigga? Do you work? Do you hustle? Do you get to the money, nigga? Are you a nigga? Are you a black American nigga? A lazy African American black nigga that just sits on social media? Yo, PBC, shout out to PBC, man. Yo, I'm telling you, those were the days. Yo, one of my favorite PBC stories, bro. This is the shout out to Brownsville, never ran, never will. Yo, Danny Jacobs. When he ran down on Charlo. Yo, my cousin to this day he's mad at me. He's mad because he was a big time Lions only fan. And I was like, yo, them niggas is pussy, right? I was like, yo, them niggas is pussy. I was like, yo, I was right there with the Miracle Man. Yo, me and my brother. Yo, I took the pictures with Danny Jacobs on the floor. Right? I was on the floor. I was in the back. Right? I was in the back. I had the Nike Gore-Tex suit on. Me and my I had my brother with me, right? He was losing his mind, right? Because he wasn't used to that type of access. Yo, we was in the back on the carpet courts where the Nets play at, eating pizza, kicking it. This is when, look, that's why these guys don't like me, because they know they can't debunk this shit. I was there with Demetrius Andrade and Charlo and all of them, right? I was all in the mix right there, but I wasn't how I do it now. I wasn't one of these guys that always pull my phone out and use the content. I was right there. Yo, Charlo was talking crazy. Yo, he was talking crazy about Danny Jacobs, right? Yo, crazy, right? Yo, cause you know the YTC inquiry type media niggas was on him, so they put the battery in him. Yo, why did Danny Jacobs come walking through Dolo Solo? That's when Danny was all the way up. Remember, he had signed a deal with Eddie Hearns. Shout out to Keith Conley. He was with Matchroom. He was on his way to getting the Canelo fight. It was already worked out. Yo, he came through. He was turned up. Yo, he seen Charlie. He said, yo, Brownsville, Brooklyn nigga. He ain't have a mob of niggas with him. It was him for Dolo. He said, yo, what we doing here, man? Yo, what we doing, right? He was like, yo, what we doing? Right? He said, yo, what we doing, right? Yo, Charlo and them knew they was on the, they was Al Heyman goofballs back then. Yo, Danny had secured the bag. He was up. He was big Brooklyn. Big Brownsville touching M's. That nigga said, yo, man, you ain't even touch an M yet, right? He said, I know you're going to get there, right? But you ain't even seen the M yet. Yo, Danny was talking to M's, man. Danny was touching that. I was right there. I was right there. I was laughing. Yo, I was laughing because I was like, damn, yo, Danny's really on his Brownsville, Brooklyn shit. He's fronting on these niggas, man. Yo, he know he's up. Yeah, he know his bank account is crazy right now. Yeah, he knew his bank account was crazy. Yeah, he was flexing on them hard, Malik. Yo, see, those were classic Brooklyn Barclay days, man. The Barclays Center had the game on Smash. These are the facts, man. He said the Wilder crew, what about... Oh, man. Listen, man. Yo, you got to let WCS talk about... I leave those guys alone, man. Yo, Wilder had too many yes men around him. And they know who I'm talking about. Yo, listen. Yo, word the mother, Malik. Look, we're going to have a classic live now. And we talking boxing. So let them know, man. Appreciate the 5 likes. Yo, Wilder had too many G monies, right? Wilder had the CMB squad. Wilder had G monies around him. Oh, most definitely. I checked them out. Myself. Yo, that's why Wilder fell off, man. Wilder had them niggas around him, right? If Wilder would have had some thorough niggas with him, right? He would have been all right, man. He had a lot of G money ass niggas around him, poo butt ass niggas that was just riding his wave. You can't have them niggas around you, man, cause them niggas take your energy, and that's what we had seen what happened with Wilder. Then he let these YTC niggas get on board of his shit. It was a wrap from there, man. But I remember when I first met Wilder and his team, I swear to God, this is when I really met WCS. I thought WCS was with his team, man. If he would have had WCS with him, because see, one thing I know about WCS, right? Yo, WCS is real militant. He's real militant. He's sterile. You need a nigga like WCS on your team. WCS is recon. Why you think, look, right? Even though I give it up myself, right? But in the earlier Team Tucker days, WCS was with us. Cause I know my man WCS is a killer, right? So I'm like, all right, if I got WCS with me, I already know. If it gets stupid, they already know I'm a shooter. I'm letting it fly, right? But I got my man right here. He's military ops, right? He's military ops, man. Yeah, we was in Newark, right? Look, let WCS tell this story. Yeah, we was in the hood, nigga, in Newark, right? Yo, in the hood, right? When Jahar fought on that Shakur Stevenson card, because WCS came up here. He was like, y'all want some real, authentic Jamaican food, right? I was like, all right, no doubt, I got you. Yo, we was in the hood, right? Shout out to Newark, man. I can't forget New Jersey, right? I fucks with real niggas all over the world, man. We was in the hood, right? Yeah, we left the hotel. We was at the DoubleTree in the good rooms and shit. But I was like, all right. Yeah, we went to my people's crib in the hood. And they prepared a 5-star spread for us. Real Jamaican cuisine, man. But we was in the hood, man. And I was like, once I met WCS, I was like, WCS is official. Word. I don't fuck with a lot of internet niggas, man. Because I already know a lot of internet niggas, respectfully, y'all niggas is pussy, man. Malik, me and you, I can't wait to really get in with you in person. Because I already know you official, right? You a real Brooklyn nigga, right? But I don't fuck with a lot of these niggas, man. Because these niggas is poo butt ass niggas, man. These niggas is really internet characters, man. These niggas is really internet characters. They not really like that. Right? They don't. Look. These are the type of niggas, right? If they was at the Barclays Center when Tank Davis fought, what's the name? Shout out to my man David Flat, and it was mayhem in there. Niggas was in there getting beat up left and right. A lot of these tough niggas that be on the internet, they would have took cover. Yeah, they would have took cover, man. Yeah, they would have took cover, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I seen a lot of these niggas in action, man. But I don't be on that because I know how these niggas play. These niggas try to get you blackballed and all this other sucker shit, man. It's a lot of Camerons in the game, man. It's a lot of tough niggas in the game, but they get punched in their face and look for somebody to fight for them. Yeah, they get punched in their face and be, right? As a man, right? That's why I don't front on Dame. Dame is official, right? They mad because Dame is really killing that nigga, right? Dame said, how you get stole on and you ain't fight back, right? And then you mad because another nigga ain't fight back for you. Nah, man, that's not the game, brother. Right? That's not the game, man. How you get stole on and then you be mad? You be mad like, you didn't do nothing. Nigga, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing, man. So look, I'm supposed to go all out and you ain't even having all out energy. Like, you gotta make it make sense, man. He said, is the guy that goes streaking on live? Man, BD's over here. BD, what's going on with you, man? BD, what you into tonight, man? Who sent you over here, BD? We'll take a little break. BD, what's going on with you tonight, man? See, I like doing these outdoors. Because if I do these around my kids in the crib, I can't really get too explicit. But BD, what's going on with you, man? Who sent you over here, man? Where you headed to tonight? You going to the village? BD, you going out to the village? You talking about streaking and shit? What's up, man? Where you headed to tonight, man? Where's it at, man? BD, where's it at tonight, man? Are you going down to the village? Where they at tonight, man? He came over here and said he's ready to go streaking, man. He's going down to the village, man. Oh, man. See how they playing it, man? See how they playing it, man? Oh, man. BD, where's it at tonight, man? Where's it at tonight, man? Are you going down to the village? BD, man. BD, don't be like that, brother. BD, are you going down to the village tonight, man? I'm just asking you, man, because you came in my chat, right? You pulled up on my chat, BD, and the first thing you said was, "Look, this is you, BD." Right? And we're not trying to be like that. But the first thing that you said, BD, right? Look at the chat. You said something about streaking. So what I want to know is, are you going down to the village tonight? Where they doing that at, man? Let me know in the chat. Yo, chat, let me know, man. You going to the village? Yo, you going to the village, man. BD's going to the village tonight, man. Chat, what up? Oh, I got my hour in. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I got my hour in, man. Yo, look, my daughter did me dirty. She never even bought me my chicken sandwich, right? See how they do their dad, right? Then they bring me my chicken sandwich. They ate good, right? But I'm gonna go in there and mess with my shrimp. I got some shrimp too, y'all. Not a Red Bull. I did good, man. These right here, Russell Simmons used to own this company. He sold it. This used to be his. Remember, they sponsored a lot of fights too. This company right here, man. They sponsored a lot of fights, man. But does anybody else have any boxing they want to discuss? Right? Any more boxing topics? While we just vibing? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna check out. I haven't checked out no Blue Blood Sports content in a minute, man. Let me see what Blue is talking about, man. Listen, man. The only YouTube boxing I've been checking out is my man WCS. A lot of other guys, man, I just really fell back on, man. I haven't really been vibing with none of them, man. If it ain't none of my peoples, like if Malik don't send me nothing, and other guys, Gumbo and Sir, I haven't checked out no real boxing shit, man. Cause like I said, to me, the boxing content creators, they've been so weird and jealous fanboyed out. I really been on like watching my man Choke No Joke. Like this other joints, man. Let me see what Blue was talking about, man. Nah, see, Blue ain't really even talking about nothing, man. yo, the game is fucked up, man. Blue ain't even talking about nothing, man. All right, Bernie the box. Let's check out what Bernie was talking about with Mill City. You know, Bernie's my guy, man. I like Bernie. Bivol versus Bertrand Beaver. Arthur's my dude, yo. Hold on. Yo, Arthur's my dude. You know, we fought on that card with him and Joe Smith. And I was kicking it with his team, man. I got the content out there. I walked into the press conference with them, the weigh in, all of that, man. Shout out to Russ and Rival, man. I was with them, man. So I rock with King Arthur, man. Look, yo, Arthur, for those of y'all that be in here always talking about my beard, right? And Patchy and all that. Allahu Akbar. Yo, Arthur is a Islamic Muslim, right? Him and his team, when they seen me, yo, they greeted me like a brother. They greeted me like a brother. Beetlejuice boxing, man. They probably thought I was an Islamic brother. I was kicking it with them. Look, the content is out there. Yo, Malik, you seen the pictures with Jihad? That's the exclusive shit in the tunnel. With the Ali Frazier joint at the Garden. You know how I got that? Because I was with them. I was with them, right? I was with them. Well, cause like, yo, if you really know how I came up in this game with this boxing, I wasn't even gonna go, cause this shit to me, right? I'm not like an industry type of a nigga. That shit is like, that shit turns me off. So we was all kicking it, and they was like, yo, you ain't going to the press conference, cause this is when Jihad really, he was on the undercard type shit. So he wasn't in the press conference like that. So I was like, nah, I ain't going. I was like, I'm not going. I'm gonna just kick it at the hotel. And Arthur's peoples, right? They was like, yo, you don't want to go? I went over there with them. I'm with the ESPN team. Because the ESPN guys is following them. I'm with them. I went right in with them, man. And the rest is up, man. It's up. Because I wasn't even going to go, man. You know me, man. I'm not an industry dude, bro. Industry niggas is the fakest niggas, man. I'm everyday people, bro. I'm everyday people, man. I'm good. I like to blend in with the regulars, man. And be overlooked and be looked down on, right? And then niggas find out like, oh shit, that nigga's a royal. He's royalty, right? Well, I'm on my Prince Hakeem, man. Yo, remember yo, Prince Hakeem was working at McDarrell's, man. Yeah, he was a made man, right? He was working at McDarrell's, right? Yo, they was looking down on him. Yo, some real Zamunda residents seen him and lost their mind. Yo, they was taking pictures with the king, right? What's the name of them was dumbfounded, right? They was like, yo, why they on him like that? Meanwhile, this nigga's a made man, right? Well, he was just like, he wanted to be everyday people and just kick it, man. Word. That's the vibes I'll be on, man. My man came over here. That dude, I ain't even gonna say his name. He was fronting on me, right? He thought he was fronting on me, right? And then he got wind that Buddy McGirt was my cousin. He tried to apologize. I'm like, nah, bro, it's nothing to apologize about. You already showed me who you are, man. I'm good. You're a clown. You're a clown, man. You want to front on me like, yeah, bro, you think I just be on boxing just talking. Then you found out that Buddy McGirt was my cousin. And I've been around all the best fighters in the world since I was a kid. And now you want to change your tune up. No, I'm good. Stay over there. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo, man. You gotta do everything that you used to say that you was gonna do to me. Right? That's all. Just do that, man. Or you're a weirdo, man. You're a weirdo. And look, I'm nice, right? But if I really want to front on you, you move club fighters. Your fighter's a club fighter, man. Or my cousin, my name, Jones legacy in his boxing is elite. All my bloodline is elite. They were the best, creme de la creme. You're a club fighter, right? You might get on a big card because you know somebody. You're not getting on a big card because you got skills. You're a club fighter. You're an opponent. But yeah, you tried to talk down on me like I don't know the business. No, I know the business. You're a club fighter, right? You're not an arena fighter. You're not fighting at the Coliseum. You're fighting at the meat packing district. You're a club fighter. You're a club fighter. Word. They not, Malik, at all. Word, because they're club fighters. They find club fighters. Yeah, they was mad when I was always saying that, right? Look, the proof is in the pudding now, right? Yo, Jihad Tucker. Remember, I was saying that. I was like, yo, Jihad Tucker fights on the big cards, the big stage. Since he was 17, the LeBron James of the game, right? You niggas is fighting at meat packing districts fights, man. You fighting in a closet, nigga. You fighting in a closet somewhere, man. What are you talking about, man? Scram. Look, yo, Malik, I get on my Carlito way. Yo, remember what Carlito told Betty Blanco? And nigga said, no, you not like me. Yo, I've been with made people, connected people. Go snatch your purse or something, man. Yeah, them niggas is chain snatchers, man. Yeah, you snatching chains, nigga. Get out of here, man. Yeah, you a chain snatcher, man. Yeah, you snatching old ladies' purses in the park, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Man. Shout out to Malik, man. See, Malik done started some shit up over here tonight, man. Yeah, he started some shit up tonight over here, man. But now we just kicking that real boxing talk, man. Word, man. Shout out to Bud Crawford. Yo, Bud Crawford is a Jones, man. But Bud is on top of the world. Yo, CW, what up, man? Shout out to you. Yo, but yeah, man, them niggas. Yo, listen, man. I front on EJ because I can front on him. He's my peoples too. But I've been around made people. Earl Spence, man. I was around none. Come on, man. It was just, he just got too comfortable and bumped his head. But drugs will do that to you. When you get on drugs and you lose your mind, that happens, man. But I was around him. I just don't even push none of that content. I could throw out some fire content with Earl Spence and Teen Spence. But you know why I stopped doing that and putting that out? Because he got goofy. He always thought, right? He let the wrong people get in his ear. Right? He let the wrong people get in his ear. He said, just got done doing 20 coke lines. Damn, that must be some swag. And you did 20 lines? You ain't got that good shit, homie. What's your name? Crazy Man Timothy. Yeah, you better go find somebody, a better connect, brother. They gave you garbage. You did 20 lines? Yo, listen to this guy. He said he did 20 lines. And you over here typing about it? Nah, you don't got no good shit. Who you got that from? You better tell him, man. He don't need to be out here moving that. You did 20 lines. And you're able to come over here in my chat and talk about it? Nah, that's not it right there. You better go find that blue magic. Shell, go find that blue magic, Crazy Man Timothy. But shout out to you, though, man. Just say no to drugs, though, man. Just say no to drugs, man. Yo, CW getting ready for that game or what, man? But let's listen to Bury the Boxing now, man. Let's talk some boxing.
Would go, that either one could it's a competitive fight. Either one could enact that, you know what I mean, and the public would demand it. So I don't think that they needed to do that, but you got to take your hat off to Bud because he didn't want to wait. He didn't have no clause and nothing. He didn't have no rematch clause. He didn't have no weight clause. He didn't have nothing. He wanted to fight him straight out, and that's what he did. He just beat him with no stipulations.
There it is. No rematch clause, y'all. Shout out to Bernie. Yo, CW, if you in here, hopefully you heard that. This is real Team Crawford. Not these niggas that, they from around the way. Or they in the way, right? That's real Team Crawford right there, right? So we heard Bernie say there was no, rematch clause. Right? So we know that now. Maybe these guys now report on this because they heard a real official Team Crawford put it out. Right? He put it out. Because like I said, these niggas in the way, from around the way, but you never see them doing anything in the way. Shout out to Bernie though, man. And shout out to Millie City. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Blame it on the... you heard what Bernie just said it. Malik, look.
Because I think they big enough that, and depending on how the fight will go, that either one could it's a competitive fight. Either one could enact that. You know what I mean? And the public would demand it. So I don't think that they needed to do that, but you got to take your hat off to Bud because he didn't want to wait. He didn't have no clause and nothing. He didn't have no rematch clause. He didn't have no weight clause. He didn't have nothing. He wanted to fight him straight out, and that's what he did. He just beat him with no stipulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing in the background. Nothing. No safety nets.
No safety nets, no rehydration clauses, none of that. Do you feel like that elevates the wins that when it comes down to some of the guys that he was able to share the ring with? What I mean by Canelo, Canelo, he lost to Bivol. Lots of people say because he went up in weight, the weight and the size was a factor. When it comes down to Floyd Mayweather, he was too young at the time. And now you got Bud Crawford that takes this challenge at 168 pounds for the undisputed title.
Yeah, Malik, we said that earlier. I was like, Canelo's official. You can hate on him all you want. He's official. Right? He marched to the beat of his own drum. He's official. And what I like about Canelo is he has real support. Viva la Mexico, cabrones! Viva la Mexico, cabrones! Right? His peoples is riding with him, man. Viva la Mexico, cabrones! He has real support, man. So salute to Canelo, man. Like I said, man, we talked about that earlier, CW. Niggas on here, you can't front on that, man. He lost to Bud Crawford for 100-something M's. You niggas can't go to the bodega in your hood. You niggas will get beat up for trying to get a chopped cheese for free. Chopped cheese is at $7. You try to go get a chopped cheese and might get beat up. Ran up out the spot. Talking about a man that got whooped on for 100+ something M's. That nigga waking up still counting paper, man. Yo, did y'all watch the Netflix? Yo, when he pulled up to Jacob the jeweler for the watch, and that nigga Jacob was like, yo, you want me to ship it to you? That nigga said, nah, put that on my wrist right now. Yo, that nigga said, nah, I'm walking out of here with that, man. What you talking about? He said, yo, you want me to ship that to you, right? That nigga said, ship it? Nah, put that on my wrist right now. I'm walking up out of here with that, man. Shout out to Canelo, man. I ain't mad at you. Viva la Mexico, cabrones. Well, you's a stepper. Canelo's a real stepper, man. That's why, yo, listen, man. Yeah, these dudes that get a Canelo fight, they be on their best behavior, man. They be on it. Yeah, you see how Charlo gave it up, right? Charlo sold the hell out of that fight and went in there and ran. Viva la Mexico, cabrones! I got to talk a little boxing tonight, man. Yeah, my daughter didn't. Look, hold on. Let me set trip on my kids, man. I'm coming in the house now. I'm gonna let them know. But let me let Bernie air something out that I want y'all to hear first.
At 168. I mean, do you feel like that kind of?
I want y'all to hear something.
To ew, your air remembers. Unlike air fresheners, Lysol Air Sanitizer eliminates odors by killing 99.9% of viruses and bacteria in the air. Scent can't sanitize. Lysol can.
Buying this boat was a total no-brainer.
Oh, no-brainer? If you got a new boat, the smart thing to say.
You know, he's been stopped a couple times. You know, Andre Ward beat up on him a couple times, and so he was a little shot worn. You know, he was a little shot worn, and even at the end, he was still in the fight. You know, he was still in the fight. He had a good jab. He was still in the fight, but you know, I think he had a little stamina issues as well, and Canelo overtook him. You know, as he started to fade, he dropped his hand, and Canelo came over the top and knocked him down. And you see, he was more tired than hurt. You know, when Canelo dropped him, he was more tired than hurt. But Canelo, you know, overcame that. But with Bivol, you know, you fighting a young guy. I think Bivol was like 25, 26. You know, so you got fighting a guy that's entering into his prime, who's a well-schooled boxer. And with Mayweather, you know, of course Mayweather just, you know, he just phenomenal. You know, Mayweather just phenomenal, and he has the fundamentals to sustain himself at a later age. You see, he was 36 years old at a later age, and he's always been a smart boxer in there. You know, Mayweather's dynamic. I can't take nothing away from Mayweather, but you know, he didn't give Canelo a rematch as he got better. You know, Canelo hadn't been on a big stage like that and hadn't fought a guy like that. Actually,
that's what I wanted him to say. That's what I wanted him to say, right? Everybody looks at Canelo now. When Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather, and thank you, Bernie, historian Bernie the Boxer, for highlighting this. So now I could drop some sauce on it. The lights was too bright. Canelo Alvarez was green and the lights was too bright. Yeah, that was Floyd Mayweather's stage, man. Remember, Floyd was who Canelo is now. Canelo was what, 23 years old? Remember, Floyd Mayweather, look, we speaking the business of boxing now. Floyd Mayweather was grooming him. Remember, he used to fight on a lot of Floyd Mayweather undercards. Up until that point, right? Because Floyd Mayweather was smart. Floyd Mayweather already knew what it was. Canelo Alvarez, Viva la Mexico, cabrones! He always had his peoples with him. And they always stayed with him. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Right? Oh, excuse me. Viva la Mexico, cabrones! He said, I have a question, Sauce. Are you ready for it? Go ahead, put it in the chat. Should have been put it in the chat, RCW. Don't hesitate. Fire it off, man. I've been on for an hour and a half, man. Just, you know, kicking it, man. You know, I'm tired, but I'm about to go in the crib and go to sleep. But fire it off, man. But, yo, he groomed him. The lights was too bright for Canelo, man. But now you see how Canelo carries it. 70,000+. Canelo's a rock star, man. He's a rock star. Canelo's that guy, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. These dudes was always trying to win the Canelo lottery sweepstake, man. Look at Demetrius Andrade right now. He's crashing out, bro. He's never going to get that fight, man. He said, you say Canelo was green, but did he fight Shane Mosley before Mayweather? Nah, that was after. That was after, CW. That was after. Right? Floyd Mayweather was the first big name, right? Remember, he fought Floyd when he was 23, right? Look, I'm not on what's the name, but look, we can Google search it. Hopefully you have access to a what's the name. If you have access to what's the name, I'm not on my laptop or my what's the name, right? But look, if you Google search it, right? Right, you Google search it. Look, his box rec. He got 70 plus fights, right? We gotta go all the way back to find Floyd. Right? I'm gonna find them for you though. Right? When he beat Shane Mosley, you are correct, right? But check this out, CW. When he whooped on Shane Mosley, right? Check this out, CW. He's green. You know why? Shane Mosley, right? Who would you say Shane Mosley's biggest victory was against? Oscar De La Hoya, right? Shane Mosley was a hitter at what weight class? Respectfully. At 135. He was knocking everything out. When he moved up to welterweight, right? He wasn't destroying everything again. He didn't do that. And I say this respectfully, because I don't know. They said the man was on drugs. Maybe he was. I don't know. He didn't do the Manny Pacquiao. Remember how Manny Pacquiao came up and he was just, he was like the juggernaut. Shane Mosley came up and he didn't have it like that no more. You remember who really exposed them, right? Rest in peace to Vernon Forrest. Remember? And Vernon Forrest used to whoop him out in the amateurs. But when he moved up, remember he lost twice to Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest damn near almost stopped him. So when Canelo got a hold of him, remember Canelo's a big motherfucker, man. Shane Mosley wasn't nothing compared to Floyd Mayweather. And we just listened to Bernie the Boxer, right? Now I'm saying it's very remedial and slow. What did Bernie the Boxer say about Floyd Mayweather? Even though he was old, Floyd Mayweather, skilled fighter, tricky, crafty, high IQ. Canelo Alvarez was not on that level. Yeah, he beat Shane Mosley. You know who else exposed him? Look at his record, right? He fought Floyd Mayweather and lost. After fighting Floyd Mayweather, another fight that people say he lost, but he got the decision was who? Alexander Lara. Lara took him to school, bro, at 154, but did not get the decision because he didn't have Viva la Mexico, cabrones. He did not have the people with him. He said, I can smell poverty and broken dreams through the phone. Damn, can you? I don't know, man. I just made some money today, Nick. I just made some money, man. I don't know. Broken dreams. And I just, I promoted some of my new merchandise. But thank you, though, Nick. Hopefully you hit the like button, man. Because I didn't know you could smell poverty through the phone. What I could tell from your comment is that you are a gatekeeping, cock-sucking roach. Nick, where you from, Nick? Are you a homosexual? Did they send this homosexual Nick over here? Nick, do you eat ants? You eat ants, don't you, Nick? Because you can smell poverty and broken dreams through a phone. What I can smell is that you are a gatekeeper. Yes, I can smell that you're a gatekeeper, Nick, Who sent you over here, Nick? Who sent you over here? Who is your daddy? Huh? Who's putting it up your ass, Nick? Huh? Who? Talk to me. Since you can smell certain things through the phone, anybody that can smell anything through the phone gotta be taking it up their ass. You taking it in your ass. Are you, Nick? Are you? Nick, are you? Are you taking it up your ass, Nick? Let me know. Because if you can smell poverty and all these things through the phone, that means your nose, your ass, everything is wide open. So who is fucking you, Nick? Huh? Who's fucking you, Nick? Talk to me. I'm going to entertain you right now, Nick. I'm going to entertain you. And please don't chive him out, y'all. Let Nick vent a little bit. Come on, Nick. You're entertaining the chat right now. Look, you know, I'm ran people at it because they know I'm about to chime you up. They know I'm about to chime you up, Nick. CW, you laughing at him? You laughing at him? Yo, Nick, I'm waiting for a response from you, Nick. Talk to me, Nick. Yo, who took your cakes? Who got your soul? Who got your soul, Nick? BX, baby boy? Who's BX? Who got your soul, Nick? Who took your manhood? When you awaken, your manhood to be taken. Who took your manhood, man? Cause yo, you got superpowers that you can, you know, see and smell things through the phone. So who took your manhood? Who took your manhood, man? When you awaken, your manhood to be taken. Huh, Nick? Smash the like button, man. 4 in the building. We entertaining Nick right now, man. He said, I don't speak Walmart. I'm having trouble translating what you're saying. That's not Walmart, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Look, Nick, if you can smell poverty and broken dreams through the phone, you know what I'm saying. Right? You don't know what I'm saying now, Nick? Who took your manhood? Punk? Who sent you over here? Punk? Who took your manhood? He said, is that a smoke to ticker beat by here? I don't know what you're saying, Nick. Nick, I don't know what you're saying, Nick. Nick, I don't know what you're saying, man. All right, Nick. I'll see you later, Nick. I'll see you later, Nick. I'll see you later. You know, you look, you was trying to trigger me, Nick, right? Come back again, Nick. you gotta go. You tried to trigger me, and when I triggered you, because I know you're a fuck boy. Right? Now I'm speaking Walmart. So you could go, Nick. You could go. Had to bounce that guy up out of here, man. Smash the like button, man. You know, every once in a while, they'll send these guys through, man. They'll send them through, man. But yeah, we just streaming tonight, man. And we was talking boxing, man. Yo, look, CW. They almost got me, but I didn't get a Red Bull. I got me a sparkling, what's the name? I didn't get a Red Bull. I almost was about to get a Red Bull when I got my daughter some water. Appreciate that like, whoever that was, man. Salute, man. Salute, man. Thank you for that like, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, these are all right, CW. These are all right, man. These are a good alternative. If you're a Red Bull drinker, how I used to be, these are a good alternative. Yeah, these are good, man. She knows. She's smart. She's spot on. Smart lady. Smart girl. She knows, man. These are good. I mess with these, man. You know? Yeah, I fucked Nick up, man. Nick came over here with the goofiness, man. CW, he came over here with the goofiness, man. Then he tried to say Joe sent them. See, look, he told on himself. So, Nick, it's obvious you've been watching. You watched because Joe sent you, right? I should have been like, Joe who? But he's a fan. CW, he was a fan. Yeah, he was so fanned out, man. But you see how I broke him? I said, damn, Nick, who took your manhood? When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't know what I was talking about. You talking that Walmart talk now. But brother, you came in here and said you can smell poverty and broken dreams. So you have magical powers, right? He had magical powers. But as soon as I hit him with some magic, it was Walmart talk. It was Walmart talk, man. Nick will be back through. See them. He'll be back through. They're gonna set him up with a different account now. The internet is nasty work out here, man. It's nasty work out here, man. Listen, you gotta be careful on the internet, man. But listen, I handle that with class, man. I didn't go at him the wrong way. I just let him know, man. I was on my Dame Dash, man. How Dame Dash told Charlotte, man. I was like, I think you're gay, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Word. I felt he was gay, right? I don't have a problem with him. That's why I said, damn, who took your manhood, brother? Because you came in here like your manhood was taken, right? Didn't he, CW? Right? See, that's what they told them now. They was like, look, CW, they switching it up, right? They was like, they got the memo, CW. CW, they got the memo. They was like, man, we be calling them ugly and his teeth and Beetlejuice. That shit doesn't do nothing to him, man. They was like, no, why would it, man? He fucked some fine ass women. Look at his kids, right? They was like, look at his kids, right? Right? So that just fucked them up, right? CW. That shit just fucked them up. So now they on a different angle now. They on a different angle, man. These dudes is weirdos, man. Word. And then, CW, I'm telling you, we delivered the classic today in the studio. See, you brought up the Dame Dash, man. Right? Shout out to the homie Dame, man. They didn't like how we talked about that. How Dame was like, man, I think you're gay, right? They don't like when a real heterosexual man, you try to challenge him and he challenges you like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? They don't like that. That's how I had to let the dude know. I was like, bro, are you okay? You know? But listen, I definitely know I hit my goal today. Nephews, streaming USA. I did it. I think I did 8 hours today, man. I think I streamed 8 hours today, man. I did 2 this morning. Right? I had to hit the goal, man. I did a 2-hour stream this morning. I did a 2-hour stream at the spot. This is damn near 2 hours right here, man. I think I hit my goal of 8, man. They was trying to tell me to do the 8 hours, man. I did 8 hours of streaming today, man. And I put out some fire shorts. And CW, I want to thank you, man, for sharing the content. Now, they're going to act like they didn't see that merchandise. But the merchandise is out there. We have all the jerseys. The next jersey that I'm going to come with is a soccer jersey. Basketball, got it. Baseball, got it. Football, got it. Varsity jackets, got it. Zip-up hoodies, got it. The next one I'm coming with is the soccer jersey. But hey, what do I know, man? I just want to thank you again, CW. Shout out to Malik. My man Chubbs, another one of my moderators was in there. Chubbs, you're probably at work. Have a good night at work, good brother. I'm about to go in the crib and watch me a movie. You know what I'm going to watch? Yeah, look. I'm going to watch the Menace to Society tape tonight. Right? CW want a good laugh? Yeah, you know what the Menace to Society tape is for me? Right? Put it in the comment section, CW, whoever's in here. You know what the Menace to Society tape is to me? I'm going to tell you what the Menace to Society tape is. And when you see these guys try to run with my lingo and my stats and my source, yo, the Menace to Society tape is the Earl Spence ass whooping that Terrence Crawford gave him. It's the Earl Spence. It's the Earl Spence beatdown. Yeah, that's the Menace to Society tape. Remember that scene in Menace to Society where Chauncey, right? They in the crib, and that nigga's like, yo, man, this shit look like Kane whooping your motherfucking ass. yeah, that's the Menace to Society robbery tape. Yo, Terrence Crawford whooping Earl Spencer's in. I'm about to go watch that tonight, man. Cause yo, you know me, I like watching that. I've been watching the Canelo fight. Bud did his thing, but yo, to me, it's the Menace to Society tape, man. Cause listen, man, how he whooped out EJ. Oh my God. Yo, that's like, yo, damn. Oh shit, the lights done cut off on me. Yo, how he whooped out EJ. The guy still ain't recovered from, man. Yo, they were so hurt, right? How he whooped out EJ. They wanted Canelo Alvarez to beat him up, man. And that didn't happen. So now they really are sick. And that is why I am going in the crib right now to watch the Menace to Society tape. AKA Crawford Spence. The News by Shadows Media Marketing Management. But hey, what do I know? The Menace to Society robbery tape. In and out like a robbery. How is the content looking now? You know, you do have options. Yeah, man, that look like Crawford whooping your ass.